Hi guys. Okay, so today what we're going to be doing is we're going to be doing continuing Ramadan decorations. So I started mine, and it's basically you're going to be doing a paper full of all of designs. So I put like a moon, a kind of a weird moon, a regular moon, and all of them have like a whole bunch of designs and then a whole bunch of other shapes. You could definitely draw whatever you want. It doesn't have to be specifically moons, but it can be moons. And then obviously have colors. If you have watercolors, you could draw it and then watercolor paint it. You don't have to finish it today, but you should at least do half of your paper. Okay, so I'm just gonna go ahead and zoom in so you could see what I am drawing or coloring. So I have something that sort of looks like a weird star, and I can easily make this into stripes. Using vibrant colors really makes a difference, and just kind of filling up your whole space just really makes it look really cool and pop out. I started with peach on this side, but I'm not sure what I want to continue there, but I know I want to do something. And just kind of what it's going to happen is that we're eventually going to cut this out and make something with it, but we just want to make sure that we are going to make it as colorful and bright as possible. And these look pretty cool. They don't have to be limited for Ramadan. You could make them for anything as far as like hanging decorations that you want to brighten up your space. Okay, so I'm going to use sort of like a hot pink over here and just kind of make it look as colorful as possible. Again, you could do flowers, you could do a landscape if you wanted. If you wanted to do something like whether it's a nature scene or whether you would like for it to be cityscape, that would be awesome. And then when we cut, we're going to be sort of looking and incorporating our cutting techniques. If you want, like I said before, you can paint. Painting also looks really cool. Sometimes I paint freestyle without drawing, but it's really entirely up to you what you think would be best for you. It really makes a difference. I'm going to go ahead and do some yellow here in this one. I'm continuing my moon here because I have yellow in between the spaces. And I'm going to continue that. And then I have something that's like these twirly lines over here, so I can easily make it different colors. They don't have to be like a rainbow per se. It could be like a two-color combination, which would look really cool, which I'm going to do. I'm going to use orange, and I'm going to be using sort of a kind of green. I don't know if you can really notice that green there, but it looks pretty cool. And I'm going to go ahead and add that. I really like the orange, so I'm going to go ahead and do that for this space right here. This looks like a ball with a twirl. Over here I have peach. So I want to choose a color that would kind of, I already have like the turquoise over there, so I don't want to do turquoise. I think I'm going to go for a purple. A purple in some of the places, so I'm going to do sort of like zigzags. So it's not the whole thing that's going to be colored in one color. And so I'm going along the actual twirl and doing that. Again, you are able to do whatever design you want to do, whatever suits you. You just want it to be colorful and, you know, just look like a happy thing. Bright colors do make you happy. Going with the green. I'm not the craziest about this green because I think it's like a little dark, but it's okay. I'll just go ahead and color those leaves green. What I think I will do if I had, I think I'm going to color some yellow over it because I would love for the green to look like a lighter green, and I'm not accomplishing that with this. I'm going to go ahead and color over it with a lighter yellow so it can come out looking a little bit brighter, I think, in my opinion, because this green is, even though it looks like a light green, it doesn't color like a light green. It colors like a regular green. And now going to, I have this sort of kind of like a peachy color. I'm going to go over this to look a little bit neater. And like I said, it's important that whenever we're coloring, if we take the time to draw things, we don't want to mess it up by coloring it sloppy. We want to make sure that our spaces look really cool. I think this caramel color would look really nice. It looks sort of like a nice, pretty honey color. So I'm going to do that on the leaves. And I might actually do that over here on the part of this part, like the beginning, sort of that cusp part. So this is what I got so far. I don't know if you can see it. And I'm going to go back to doing a little bit of those sort of things. And then just kind of deciding what color do I want to go inside. I'm leaning towards that turquoise. I actually like turquoise. So, and I also think that pink, but this way I'm coloring it super light so it's not as dark as this part. And I'm gonna go outline it. Okay, and I'm gonna go ahead, color this a little dark too, this light. And it doesn't cover my hot pink, like I'm not coloring around it because the hot pink could look more like a purple then. And I'm outlining that twirl, doing the same thing over here. So kind of stay sort of in the same color scheme. And over here, okay. Now I would like to definitely do some more designs. I'm gonna go with this darker color over here. And I'm gonna just go draw what would look like it might be a flower, right? Coming there. And I think I'm gonna draw a flower over here as well. I kind of like doing something that doesn't look exactly like a tulip, but sort of like a combination of a tulip. And I'm gonna get some red because I think red will look really nice on the ends. This needs to be sharpened, so let me go ahead and do that as well. The benefit of using paintbrush, obviously you need to have more practice controlling the paintbrush, but the benefit is that you're not going to be sharpening. You're just going to be needing to dip it in water and continue like that. So I'm going to go ahead and continue doing these, doing the tips. And I think I'm going to go for a light pink. It's not light. When it colors like a darker pink. And I'm going to be honest, I'm not that crazy about the way it looks with this, but I think if I color the background of this a darker color, then it looks much better. And I need to make sure that it doesn't touch that side over there because that is already in that sort of color family. So it's not going to do anything for the background of that one. And so I'm doing this so that it can look like your background doesn't have to be one color. It could be multiple colors if you like. You don't have to. You could also do black if that's something that you like. And I think that looks pretty cool. And then it's only staying within that. And then maybe for this, I'll put like a chocolate background. It's a chocolate brown. And so it will complement my purple color, but it will also create a different color background for this section right here. Let's see how we have time. We're kind of, let me just make sure. Okay, so if you see, we're going with different color backgrounds and we want everything to pop out. I'm gonna probably draw a few more things there. Again, you don't have to do the whole thing today. You just have to do about half. Maybe not color the whole thing, but maybe draw as much as you possibly can and color at least 1/3 or half, depending on how much time you have. And then continuing, because we are going to be doing art this week and you can continue. So I actually like this brown color as a background because I think it looks pretty cool with this star. This funny star, because it's not like a regular star. And if you notice, I made a curve here because I might actually choose a different color background, or I might actually choose to do different designs in that section over there. And so I don't want to limit myself by coloring the background brown, and then obviously I won't be able to do the designs. And I do want to have more designs than just background. Okay, so oopsies. this is it for now. This is as far as I got. Obviously, I did some of the work before. Again, you don't have to do as much as I got, but a little bit close, okay? Anyway, I hope you have an awesome day. Bye.